Hey everybody, this is Darren Sabedra again with Bay Area Preps HQ, high school home for Mercury News, East Bay Times, high school coverage. He's Mike Lefkow. It's Tuesday, it's playoff week, Mike. We're here, finally, playoffs.
Yep.
Excited?
I think there are going to be some good games. I'm waiting for the semifinal round.
All right, well, we're in the first round, which technically is a quarterfinal round, and we are starting off with the Central Coast section. We're actually going to do 2 videos today, so if you're looking for the NCS schools, be sure to check out our NCS football prediction video. We're predicting 5 CCS games here, and we are starting off with number 8 Half Moon Bay. Small little school from your old former home, going to Sarah. Not a long drive, just along the other side, driving a little
Well,
east.
that was my first newspaper job. Was Half Moon Bay.
Well, they're
I like
going
Half
east,
Moon
and
Bay.
they're going to play in they're going to play at Sarah, the number 1 overall seed in the CCS playoffs. Half Moon Bay was the 8th overall seed. Got the 8th seed because Mills lost its last regular season game, which gave Jefferson a co-championship. And in this complicated point system that we've been talking about for a while, it gave Half Moon Bay a half a point, which tied them with Salinas and Los Gatos. And Half Moon Bay wins that tiebreaker and it's up at the 8th seed and going to Sarah. Comment?
Well, I don't know if that's a win for Half Moon Bay, but they are the 8th seed.
That's how it all works here in the CCS, and so Half Moon Bay at 10-0 going to Sarah, and we are both predicting Sarah.
Yeah, I mean, that's a logical choice, but this will be a big challenge for the Cougars.
I'm taking Sarah 28-7, and you're taking Sarah 35-19. Next game on the list. It's probably the game of the weekend. Wilcox, the 5th seed in Division I, going to Menlo Atherton, the 4th seed, a rematch of their CCS Open Division I championship game last year, which Menlo Atherton won after rallying from 21 points behind. This should be a heck of a game.
Oh, I think this will be a real good game. Like you say, this might be the best of the first round games. 2 evenly balanced, evenly matched teams could go either way.
I am taking Wilcox. They've gone to Pitt, played them tough. They played Valley tough on the road. Now they're going to Menlo Atherton on the road. I'm taking Wilcox 27-23.
Wow.
You are taking
Menlo Atherton
34-27.
Well, I think it's, like I say, I think it's going to be a great game, evenly matched. This is a coin flip game.
Next game on the list is a Saturday afternoon game in San Francisco where St. Ignatius, they won a share of the West Catholic Athletic League title last weekend with a 14-13 victory over Sarah. They will be at home to play Archbishop Mitty in a rematch of a game that was played just a couple of weeks ago with backup quarterbacks. I think both starters are going to go on Saturday. Is this a trap? I mean, hard to say if a playoff game's a trap game, but I mean, Sarah, SI, could they have a letdown in this game?
Well, there could be a little bit of a letdown, but I mean, I don't think there's going to be a big one because this is a playoff game. And if you're SI, you've played very well towards the end of the season. This is a great opportunity. If you win now, you advance to the semis. No, I don't think they're going to let down.
Okay, and SI with an enormous win. Kerry Crowley, our colleague, was very excited about that one.
Oh, yeah.
Getting his alma mater, getting a win. That was a tremendous win, 14-13 over Sarah.
Yeah, it was a great game.
We're both taking we're both taking St. Ignatius in this game. 27-10 is my score, and 17-12 is your score. Why do you think it's going to be so close?
I think that Mitty is going to play him tough. Again, I think the pride factor comes in. I think it's going to be a little bit of a low-scoring game, and I think Mitty can give him a battle, but I think in the end, SI wins.
We have a few more games on our list. Oak Grove going to Salinas. Oak Grove is the Blossom Valley Athletic League Mount Hamilton Division champion. 8-2 on the year with losses to Los Gatos and St. Francis. They're going to Salinas, which had a great run in the Gavilan Division with Carl Richardson leading the way, the quarterback. We both like Salinas in this game, correct?
I certainly do.
I'm taking Salinas 38-24, and you're taking them 32-21.
Again, I'm picking it a little bit closer, but not that much.
Here's a team that you might have a comment about. Bellarmine coming into the playoffs at 3-7, but if the way the CCS worked, where they ranked their teams 1 through 40 and then put top 8 in the Division I, next 8 in Division II. Bellarmine technically is the 13th best team in the CCS with a 3-7 record, going to Sacred Heart Prep, the number 4 seed. which would be the 12th best team in CCS, and they are 7-3, and it's a Saturday afternoon game in Atherton.
Well, my comment is I don't really like the idea of a 3-7 team in the playoffs. And I mean, I know they have their formula, their rankings, and all this and all that, but they're still 3-7, and I think I have a tough time. If they were to win that division, they would be 6-7, and I think at some point you have to say no to certain
They did beat
teams.
Vintage, the
Okay.
number 2 seed in the NCS Division 2. But neither of us are taking Bellarmine in this game. I took them last week to upset St. Francis. They didn't come through. I'm not taking them this week. I'm taking Prep 24-13. You're taking?
Well, I'm taking SHP.
You're taking SHP 24-14.
That's close. I think we're thinking alike
You thought I
on
was
that
giving
one.
you your score. Okay. Last on our list, Burlingame Mountain View, a 6-3 game in Division 3. Mountain View played Los Gatos tough last week.
Yes, they did.
Burlingame won the little big game.
Yes.
They did. So you're taking Burlingame.
Yeah, I think Burlingame, they've won 2 or 3 in a row, and they're starting to play well. They may be straightening out after a slow start. They may be getting it. And
So we're both picking 3-point games. You're picking Burlingame 27-24, and I am taking Mountain View 17-14.
well, I think this is going to be another game that's real close, and I just kind of like the way Burlingame finished up. And
Anything else to add before we wrap up this CCS version of our prediction video?
well, there are a few things I could add. But no, let's go. I think the one thing I would add is I thought St. Francis could have been the number 8 seed in Division 1, and Half Moon Bay could have been number 7. I mean, at some point you have to pay attention to a team's record.
Yeah, but they go by the strength of schedule and then blah 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 blah. And this is we're all going to be looking at the data. And they're going to be looking at the data after this weekend to see how those first round scores are, because that was one of the reasons why they went to this system, was to have better first round games.
Oh yeah, no, and I know
So
the
we'll see.
criteria is done in a certain way.
we'll
I
see.
never paid any attention to criteria in high school.
Oh well, that was a long time ago.
That was a long time
anyhow.
ago.
Happy birthday to you. You celebrated another birthday yesterday. So.
That was another birthday.
All right. Well, that is a wrap here from Walnut Creek. Again, Darren Sabedra. He's Mike Lefkow. Sign up for that digital subscription. $1 a week gets you all the content. Have a good one.